Throughout the general election campaign, we were looking at the online campaign, and these were the main battlegrounds. Platforms like TikTok, like Instagram, like X, formerly Twitter, and Facebook. They're all public-facing. They all have content moderation. So the companies there, they remove posts that violate their guidelines. But there is a smaller social media platform which doesn't do that. Telegram. More or less anything goes in terms of free speech here. It's full of closed groups you have to join. And there's no content moderation, free speech bastion really. So it's home to groups that might get removed from those platforms over there, particularly for conspiracy theorist and nationalist groups. Now, we worked with an open source intelligence agency called PROS to monitor more than 900 Telegram accounts connected to conspiracy theories. Between them, they have more than 15 million followers, although some of those may be double counted. Now, this shows the volume of chatter around the start of the general election. You can see this is around Labour and Conservatives, a big spike here when it's announced, but it's fairly, they're not that interested as it happens. But then something else happens, and we bring in reform. In particular, you can see that in the light blue, their colours, this huge spike. This huge spike is when this man over here, Nigel Farage, announces that he is going to be a candidate who returns as leader of Reform. Now, some people saw this as an opportunity to recruit, as in this group. They've mimicked the Reform banners there. And then you've got other things like this. Whether it's Dems or Nons, we'll still be posting about Q, which is a conspiracy theory, and tying it all into Reform UK anyway. So they're trying to get traffic from that. Now, the QAnon conspiracy theory states that Donald Trump is fighting a powerful group of Satan-worshipping paedophiles. Their supporters were part of the crowd that stormed the US Capitol in 2020. Or they went the other way around. This is one conspiracy account encouraging people to sign up to be candidates for Reform in the next set of local elections. Now, this is what Nigel Farage was doing during the campaign. This is a tweet from him saying that Reform UK will reject the influence of the World Economic Forum and cancel Britain's membership of it. Britain isn't a member of it. The WEF is a pretty niche topic, yet he repeated this tweet on election day itself. And let's take another tweet that Nigel Farage made around election interference. Now, he made this claim throughout the campaign. You can see here, Ofcom are engaging in election interference. Their new rules will only give UK 8% of the coverage. Now, he made this claim about various bodies during this. Now, both of those set conspiracy groups ablaze. The WEF is one of the arch villains for the conspiracy theory groups who believe it is trying to impose a totalitarian world government as part of what they call the Great Reset. You can see it here. And then you get things like this when he's got talk of interference. It's the first time we've really seen this in the UK, and it continued after the results were announced. It seems this is going to be a running theme. And there's also a lot of crossover between conspiracist and right-wing nationalist groups on Telegram in general. And they mainly came out for Reform. Tommy Robinson, he said that Reform was the only option at the election. The leaders of Patriotic Alternative and Britain First, which are successor organisations to the British National Party, or BNP, also encouraged their supporters to vote Reform. Now, we put all of that to Reform, but we didn't hear anything back. And it's worth pointing out that Reform, because it is on Telegram, can't control what's in those groups. Nevertheless, they were very, very vocal in terms of who they were supporting.